Jai Sri Ram friends, welcome to Bharat Marg. Today we are going to expose you the racist anti-Hindu taunt by Environment Canada and how it faced the backlash. See, there is no, we are going to completely expose the Canadian government, okay, on how it is totally anti-minority, how the Canadian government is anti-Hindu, and how they attack Hindus in every possible way. Okay, yes, we will be talking about the election that happened on the day of Deepavali too. Okay, or what they call Diwali here, right? Deepavali is the name. Okay, so let's go through and see how the racist Hindu taunt by the Environment Canada faces the backlash from the quarters around the country. Okay, because they get exposed right then and there, and never Canadian government and their environmental agency ever put out a warning against fireworks. So far on Canada Day, they do firework on so many days. Every city has it. Every city has 10-15 minutes of big fireworks. Canada Day, Victoria Day, Independence Day, Niagara fireworks, and much more. Okay, but never a warning like what Deepavali faced. You had to see this because Canadian government is attacking the minorities celebrated Diwali function, by blowing dog whistle. Okay, that's what we are going to talk about. But friends, if you are here, please like the video, comment and give your opinion whether you agree or disagree. We will certainly share your views and answer your questions. And not only that, please also, if you are here for the first time, friends, make sure to subscribe the channel Bharat Marg, and also press the notification bell to stay connected with us so that whenever we go live, you get informed. And any topic of your interest, you can come in and participate, give your thought, and become the part of the conversation. Okay, now let's get started. Racist anti-Hindu taunt by Environment Canada and how it faced the backlash. Very important subject, friends. You know, all of a sudden there are so many what we have gone through. There are so many what do you call the there are so many fireworks happens here, so many of them. Okay, even for Victoria Day, we have no idea, Victoria Day and Niagara Falls every weekend happens. It's so beautiful, people go there to see it, and they give a economical reason for it. And also Canada Day, Independence Day, and much more, as we went through before. But never once, never, okay, Canadian government put together a warning for firework. Okay, but now let's see how they are playing the dog whistle against the minority community. You had to understand, on the day of Deepavali, on the day of Deepavali, irrespective of the many requests made, okay, that Deepavali is a minority function, okay, and celebrated by Hindus. Okay, and all Sanatanis, in fact, Buddhist, Jain, everybody celebrated, Sikh. Okay, but the thing is, irrespective of that, Canada hold an election on the day of Deepavali. Friends, can you believe this? Okay, because they don't want to have the minority voice heard. They want to block our voice. Okay, that's what we are going to talk about. But let's go through what the people are talking about. Okay, let's go to the Twitter and how the Environment Canada faced a backlash. Okay, man. Okay, Kashmala Faida, she is not from India, as you can see from the right, from the name. Okay, man, Toronto really hating Diwali. First they decided to hold election on the day, exactly what I told, and then Environment Canada decides that fireworks are bad because of pollution. Will these air quality warning be the things of the Canada Day, New York, New Year's Environment Canada is the question. Okay, but how it's a very very valid tweet, and let's see. There is a clear difference. Rajiv says what is happening Diwali versus other holidays on Diwali. Individual households do it, and hey, come on, individual households cannot do big fireworks. They do small ones, okay, and like flower pot or sparklers and things like that. Individual household. On the others, those are done centrally in a community like park. So if it is done in the park, Mr. Intelligent Dude, so there won't be no pollution. In how many parks in every city it is being held, and how long it is being held, how powerful fireworks are being used, and how the economical reason is being given behind it. Okay, and Dave says, with due respect, there is no need, absolutely no need for fireworks for Diwali, says Dave. Okay, in fact, there is no need for fireworks for celebration for that matter. Okay, Dave, I want you to stand up like a man and talk for Canada Day and for Independence Day. Okay, say no crackers. Okay, then you can say this government is not anti-racist. This government is not racist. This government is not anti-minority. You never forget, Dave, on the day of Deepavali, irrespective of the further many requests made, they hold the election because they wanted to hear no voice from minority. Minorities who celebrate Deepavali are not important for them. So they don't want to hear the voice. They want to step on their throat. That's the thing. Okay, Marshall Furman says air quality warning is actually the federal government hating of Deepavali, but it's just as racist. Okay, I agree with Marshall Freeman totally. See, you had to see when the response is coming, more of the Canadians stand for it. Okay, uh, uh, I mean the natives here. Okay, and Francis says absolutely. Okay, when did that happen? Or this is the propaganda? Asks another one. And I remember one time government changed the election date for Jewish function. People, you know, we respect Jewish people a lot, John, and we are glad it was done for Jewish people. But one thing is certain: the government of Canada doesn't want to hear the Hindus' voice. So, you know what? Every minority has to be concerned about it because today it could be Hindu, tomorrow it could be Jew, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it could be somebody else, depending upon which government comes there and whose vote is important for them or not important for them. Okay, when was that? So you are saying because you have a festivity, having an election the same day is a hatred? Brilliant. I can see where principles stand for the people. Riaz, I want you to suggest the government to have election on the day of Eid or for Christmas and see what the hell breaks out of it. Okay, you can see how secretly racist this country is, says Eduardo. Absolutely, because nobody else knows better than Eduardo. Online petition urges the city to ban private crackers display in London. Okay, this is from London. So, friends, you know what? We can go on and on. There are so many warnings, and so we will recommend you. See here. Okay, it's totally racist, friends. What do you think? See here. Let's go to the other user and see. I don't really. Okay, Ahmar Khan says it's a verified handle from where he's talking. I don't recall Environment Canada issuing a warning about fireworks regarding air quality concerns on Canada Day, New York, New Year Day, or Halloween. Okay, says uh, Amar Khan. I absolutely agree with him. Light winds, see, this is in Global News Toronto. Light winds, weather conditions are expected to cause increase in level of air pollution. Environment Canada says air quality may be deteriorate if the smoke from the fireworks remains at our distance on the ground level. Okay, on Diwali, when we will be going, you have fireworks all the time, says Greg. That's the thing, Greg. That's exactly what we are talking about. I am going to need a full explanation on what weather phenomena are currently makes this problem today. I would accept we are going to issue the pollution alert ahead of the fireworks every time starting today. Greg, okay, let's face it. This country and the government here is racist. Okay, if not the First Nations or anybody else, blacks will not suffer. And today it is Hindus. Tomorrow it could be somebody else. Okay, and Deepavali is you had to understand. Deepavali is celebrated. More than billions of people celebrated. Okay, this is the environmental Canada giving a warning and fireworks. Okay, and who is this? Last Victoria Day, July 1, this was circulating on social media. We are learning how harmful the fireworks are. Yeah, but Stan, you had to understand, it is not a warning from the Canadian government sponsored environmental agency. If somebody else does a circulation, that is okay, you know. But if the question is about the Canadian government getting racist and doing it, dang, it's almost like ground level fireworks for 4 days in a row causes insane smog. Have never seen so much smog or air pollution on any other holiday. Why the Diwali celebration is releasing such a smog and air pollution? You know, if you think like that, you have to go. All the fireworks are approved by the Canadian government, which comes out and which we buy. Okay, and now, yeah, Darlene Duncan says, since when the fireworks things on Halloween? I was also watching that. Okay, Halloween and firework, huge deal in BC. Says, oh, is that right? Okay, see, every day you learn something new. And Halloween and fireworks are big thing in BC. Okay, that's a tweet says from human, and these are there's fireworks on Halloween. Have often seen fire drought warning. Okay, West Coast is huge on it. Maybe we never have seen it in the East Coast. That's for sure. Around me, people let off the fireworks for 3 days for July 1st, and then for let off them on July 4th, Victoria Day. At least 2 days for fireworks. What does that mean, asked Sarah. Victoria Day, human, Halloween, Diwali, drought like conditions. Okay, so anyway, so I understand we are finding more and more evidence of systematic racism everywhere, but we must be cautious with this. We are just allowing racists to dismiss real claims because you say everything is racist. No, this is a racism. What do you mean? This is a racism. Okay, because you Canada Day fireworks don't allow harmful things, and Air Canada, the environmental Canada, okay, should feel shame of themselves. Okay, this is my thought on it. What do you think, folks? Okay, what you have to say, I would love to hear from you, because see, Canada says these guys say we are the topmost democracy, we protect minorities. I am saying you, friends, as a Hindu, how the Canadian government and the Canada attacks our functions is unbelievable. And it is a systematic racism and nothing more, nothing less. As we have gone through, Environment Canada should give an explanation why they put out this warning. Do you believe it is right or wrong? We will love to hear from you, friends. Please make sure to comment, share your opinion, and help us to spread the word against racism. Okay, this is same thing once upon a time happened with the First Nations. This is the same thing happened with the blacks and the so-called the flag bearers of the human right, the so-called the flag bearers of the anti-racism, the so-called, the leaders of human right violation. Okay, the Canada is absolutely showing its racist behavior, and it shall stop. If you agree or disagree, do comment and let us know. Okay, Jai Sri Ram. Have a fantastic Deepavali. Wishes for all, each one of you. Make it happen and go and burn some crackers down and light diyas, because that is the right thing to do. That is our celebration. That is our celebration. Okay, and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.